Yesterday when we read Thunderstorm, we talked about dynamic and static characters, right?
Yeah.
Emma, is she dynamic or static, do you think? A dynamic character changes
how they feel or
behaves in the story, right? And a static character does not change how they feel or behave. So what do you think? Is Emma static, stays the same, or dynamic and changes?
I think she is static. I think she's static.
She stays the same?
Yeah, it's because once her dad told her...
Let's listen.
Once her dad told her that there were going to be some thunderstorms, she was scared.
Okay. Did she stay scared the whole time in the story?
No. She's a dynamic.
So you think dynamic. Do you agree or disagree with Patience?
I agree.
That she was dynamic. Okay. Today we're going to track Emma's feelings through the story. Okay. On here I have sticky notes.
Where Emma is.
Where there's a sticky note, you're going to stop.
And why Emma's feelings.
How she is feeling at that time. Do not go on. Because after you've wrote down the feeling, we're going to discuss it. You're each going to share and tell me why you chose that feeling. And the other person is going to get to agree or disagree with your thinking. And you can share what you chose. Okay? So yesterday we read Thunderstorm, right? We did our first reading. We were breaking the surface, trying to understand the new words and ideas, right?
And we solved it.
And you solved those new words. Today we're going to get more information and understand more. We're focused on the comprehension today of this book, okay?
Dig deeper.
You're going to dig deeper, exactly. So, you're going to use our feelings chart again to help you figure out a good feeling word. Now, you mentioned Emma was feeling scared at one point in the story, right?
Scared.
I want to talk about that. Can you find the scared section?
Afraid.
Patience, don't read them yet, but put your finger on the scared section of your chart. Now, just kind of look over those words to yourself for a minute. Okay, I want you to stop. Look up here. I have scared. But some of those words mean scared in a different way. There are different layers for scared, right? Some words mean less scared. Other words mean more scared, right?
Yeah.
And that goes with all of our feeling words. Some of them mean more mad and less mad. Some of them mean more good and less good, right? So when you're choosing your feeling words, really think about how Emma is feeling. Choose a word. When you choose a word, think about how you've used it yourself, how you've seen an author use it before. Okay? And think, does that fit for this situation? Okay? So, I'm going to give you your book, and you're going to go ahead and get started. All right? You're first just reading 2 and 3, and then you're stopping, and we're going to talk, okay? All right, get started.
We need a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Emma came to her pet. Each day it was Emma's first job. I don't know how I'd get along without her. He shouted back, watch out for thunderstorms. Dave had some bad ones to the west. Emma shivered. She hated thunderstorms. You're going to be okay. Her dad asked. Emma felt like jumping back into the truck, but Mrs. Gilman was counting on her. She nodded and tried to smile.
How was she feeling? Now I want you to think hard, because some of them mean more scared and less scared. Think about it.
What's this word?
That word, the bottom word, you almost had it. I heard you say the first part. Petrified. Petrified. That is your choice. Okay, think about why you chose that. And be ready to share. Patience, I noticed that you were thinking frightened at first, and then you changed it to that. So I want to hear why you changed it, okay? Amy, what was your word? You go first. Petrified?
Yeah.
How was Emma feeling petrified?
Because she was scared of thunderstorms.
She was scared of thunderstorms. So when thinking about less scared, more scared, how does petrified fit into that? Is it one of the less scared words or more scared? What do you think? Less? Let me ask you then. Was she very scared or a little bit scared? What do you think?
She's very scared.
Okay, and you're saying you think petrified means less scared.
No, more.
Have you heard of petrified before?
No.
Okay. Is there a word here maybe that you have heard of?
Yeah.
That would mean very scared?
I heard shy. No, worried.
Okay. Any others?
Afraid, nervous, shy, worried.
That means scared.
Afraid.
Okay. Afraid. Patience. Why did you choose petrified?
Because he was petrified of thunderstorms, and I think it is more scared for her. It's because her dad yelled at her, and then she shivered.
And then she shivered. So when she shivered, what did that show to you?
That she was more scared of thunderstorms.
Petrified is a more scared word, you think? More scared than what?
Shy.
Okay, I agree with you. Afraid means you're scared, but if you're petrified, that means you're very, very scared. Okay. So I do think petrified is a good choice. But I really want you to try to think of words that you know. Okay? Don't pick it if you really don't know, if you haven't heard of it before or know what it means. Okay? Read on to the next sticky note, and then we're going to stop and share. Can I hear you? Nice and loud, okay?
Wait till the sky got dark. Looks like a storm is coming our way, Mrs. Gilman.
Gilman
said
she switched
on a lamp. Emma, do you think you could run down to the barn and shut the doors? I don't want Daisy's hay to get soaked. Emma wanted to stay right here, safe in the house, but she said, "Okay, I want to go with Emma," Lily demanded. "Hurry back," said Mrs. Gilman. "The storm could hit any time."
Okay. You can read in your head for a little bit. Where are you, Amy? Okay, so we've got...
"You've got to go back," Emma said. Just then there was a deep rumble of thunder. If you can hear thunder, there could be lightning. Emma knew that. Her dad always told her so. He always said to stay inside during a storm. She gazed up to the hill at the house. Lamplight glowed from the window. If they ran, they could be back there in a minute. She looked again. Was that Mrs. Gilman in the window? She was holding her hand up. "Stop! Stay there!" Emma wanted to bolt for the house. The thunder rumbled again. Closer. No, it wasn't safe. She slid the barn door closed.
Okay, I wanted to point out, I liked, Amy, how you lost your spot for a minute, and then you used your finger to help you get your place back. You read a few lines with your finger, and then you pulled it away again when you were sure about where you were at. That's a good strategy to use. So, write down, how is she feeling now? Is she still feeling scared? Okay. You don't have to agree right now. Okay. If you can prove how she's feeling, okay, if you have evidence from the book. Okay, patience. Share your word.
Worried.
Is worried less scared than petrified or more scared than petrified?
I don't know. I think it's in the middle.
In the middle? Okay. Why did you pick worried?
Because she thought
Make sure you're listening, Amy.
She thought that they would have got hit by lightning probably.
She was worried about getting hit by lightning. What else was she worried about?
For Lily.
Keeping Lily safe. Okay. What did you choose, Amy? Nervous. Where do you think nervous falls? More scared than petrified or less? You're not sure? We decided petrified means very, very scared, right? If you're nervous, are you very, very scared?
No.
Okay. If you're worried, are you very, very scared?
No, you're less.
So it's going to be maybe on this half. Yeah, she's not as scared as she was. Why do you think she's not as scared as she was?
Because,
What do you think, Amy? Why is she not as scared? What is she doing? Right now in the book, what is she doing?
protecting Lily.
Protecting Lily. Okay. So I'm wondering if she's taking care of someone else. She's worried about keeping them safe. Is she so worried about herself and the storm as much?
No.
She's worried about who?
Lily.
Lily. Is that helping her be less scared or more scared, do you think?
Less scared.
Less? Let's see if that continues. If she's going to stay scared and you'll have to find another scared word, or if her feelings change. Because you guys told me she was a dynamic character, right?
She's a dynamic character.
And her feelings change.
Look, up in the front, it was this petrified, and then from here was worried.
So she's
She was
becoming
changing.
less scared, right? Still scared.
Yeah, but
To be completely dynamic, she has to not be scared at all anymore. And we'll see if she does that. Okay.
But what if she went to like worried to not worried to worried again?
It could be. We'll have to see. To be dynamic, we want her to get away a little bit from scared. Okay? Alright, start reading and stop on the next sticky note. You don't have far to go this time. Why don't you guys read in your heads? When you get to here, I want to hear you, okay?
Emma took a deep breath. It's okay, Lily, she said. It's just a storm. I sound like my dad. She thought. So what did her dad do when Emma was there?
Hey.
Hey, Lily. How about a story? A story. Emma,
So is it story or storm?
story.
Yeah, how about a story? Yeah.
Emma asked.
Yeah, see the period there? So Lily doesn't go with Emma asked. You gotta stop. Try it again.
Emma asked. Lily nodded. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. Emma began.
You know, some people say that either way. Began or began. I've heard it both.
She tried to keep her voice from shaking.
What are you thinking? Are you staying scared? Is she happy, sad, mad? Good? What do you think? Brave. There's a column with brave.
She's brave.
Mean. You said brave after I said that. So you're thinking, what made you think brave?
She's gonna tell a story and she's gonna try not to shake her voice.
Because the author said she tried to keep her voice from shaking. And that makes you think, is she still feeling scared, do you think? But she's being... Can you have more than one feeling at the same time? Do you think? So you're thinking fearless? Okay, read them all and make a choice. Okay. You chose what? Brave. Okay. Do you know why you chose it? You're going to be able to share. Okay. Courageous. Have you heard of that? Okay. Determined. Adventurous. Plucky. And heroic. What do you think? What?
Unafraid.
Unafraid? Okay, put that down if that's what you're thinking and be ready to explain why. What are you doing? Do you need that? Okay. Amy, you're going to share first. You say she's feeling unafraid right now. You picked a word that has to do with brave, right? Some words might mean more brave. Other words might mean less brave. Why unafraid?
Because she's gonna tell.
Make sure you're listening.
Lily a story, and she's gonna try to not shake her voice.
If her voice shakes, would that show that she's scared, afraid, maybe terrified? So she's going to try to show that she's unafraid. Do you agree with her? What do you agree with?
What she said, the same thing with brave, too.
What did she say? Tell me exactly what Amy said that you agree with.
Voice from shaking, if her voice shakes, Lily would think she's scared.
Okay, and Lily would think she's scared.
And then Lily would be scared.
Alright, we're going to stop there for today. And we will continue with the story tomorrow. And we're going to do some writing about the character trait that we choose for Lily, or for Emma as well. Okay? Alright. I will see you tomorrow.
Bye, Mr. Food.
Bye.